I went a little too far down the slide. Anyways, hello, it's I, Greg the Warlock King. Sorry about the dramatic light source behind my head. Curtains are open and the sun is at the highest point in the sky today, just about. Or it was. It's now on the descending side of its schedule. It was raining earlier, but maybe I'll sand. There we go. Doesn't matter. I'd bedhead before this. I don't really care. So we are here with Final Fantasy Rebirth, Part 2. Or I guess it'd be Part 1. Last time it was recap and intro. The game had an update and all that lovely crap. But I'll be talking about another nebula slash galaxy before we get started anyways. I forget which one it is now, but I'll be bringing up the link in a minute, so. Nice, that'll bring you down into this corner. If you cats want to play with that, follow me. Ooh, shit, that was a little loud. Onward. You may now play with the box, fuzzballs. Yep. It's over here. It's back up here. Sorry, I'm just rearranging the screen. It gives me a mental fit otherwise. Alright, so what you see there is a video. This one had a video, which was nice. I didn't have to save any pictures. The little font, the text there is difficult to read because of the size of that, but I will read it to you anyways. It's mostly explaining the imaging as well as giving credit to who and what took it. Right. So what you're currently seeing is the images that were put together into this mosaic. And then it's illustrating the process of zooming in to the star there. I believe there's 3 of them. But again, it starts with a constellation. It's a further, it's zoomed out further. Then you transition inward. I believe these stars are at the heart of the nebula. So this is Messier 20. It's 9,000 light years away, and its apparent magnitude is 6.3, which is moderately bright. It resides in the constellation Sagittarius, and this is a nebula. Those 3 bright objects you see on the furthest zoom inward are stars. But the image you see from the furthest zoom, I'm going to read a caption. It says, this eerie Hubble image features the center of the Trifid Nebula and the 3 wing-like bands of thick dust for which the nebula was named. Group recently formed massive bright stars toward the center of the nebula is easily visible. These stars are releasing a flood of ultraviolet radiation that dramatically influence the structure and evolution of the surrounding nebula. Star formation is no longer occurring in the immediate vicinity of this group of bright stars because their intense radiation has blown away the gas and dust which new stars are made of. But this one was discovered by Charles Messier, or Messier. Again, I need to look up the pronunciation for it, and I just haven't. But it was discovered by him and cataloged in 1764. It's a star-forming nebula located, like I said, 9,000 light years away from Earth in the constellation Sagittarius, and is known as the Trifid Nebula. It's best observed during the month of August in the night sky. You can see it with a small telescope and a pair of really good binoculars if you have really good eyes. These images' stair-step appearances result from the design of the camera used to take the exposure. The camera consisted of 4 light detectors, one of which was provided a higher resolution but had a smaller field of view than the other 3. Because the detector with the higher resolution did not cover as much area as the others, black regions were left with the image. All 4 detectors, which combined into one picture. Okay, that explains those little. It's on a few other images too. They have on here, and I was trying to figure out why. The Hubble image of M20 has been colorized to indicate the presence of oxygen, sulfur, and hydrogen. Meaning some of those colors aren't as vivid as you see in the images. Some of that saturation and color comes from the camera itself. Usually due to a lens or a filter. Yeah, it's located in the Sagittarius constellation, and it's usually best viewed in August around 10 p.m. If you are in mid-northern latitudes, it's located just above Sagittarius. And if you're in mid-southern latitudes, it's located just below Sagittarius. Not quite sandwiched between Sagittarius and Ophiuchus. I think I said that right. Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus. I just know the PH makes an F noise. Not gonna try it. But anyways, it's sandwiched somewhere in between the two there. That's just an approximate. If you have an app like Stellarium, it will show you where it is in the sky. You can track it. That's usually how I find where certain things are when looking through my telescope or trying to take pictures of things. But yeah, that's show and tell for today. I know it's nothing fancy, but this, like I said, this one had a video and it has some interesting pictures, and the video itself shows, like the video itself shows each of the images here as you zoom in, or as it zooms in, which is pretty nice. Like these colors here, you're seeing these greens, blues, and browns. They're not actually that vivid. And I'd have to look up again which colors represent what, but I'm pretty sure this pale color here is oxygen. The purple, if I want to say is hydrogen. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. And the tealy, like one of these colors is sulfur, and I don't remember if it's the teal or the brown. But yeah. So that with that, we're gonna move on over to this freaking game. Mostly because I have to on the time. Like I'm on schedule today. I'm gonna be somewhere. Right. Hey, Mr. Cat, could I have that seat, please? You're in the middle of cleaning yourself and all. Kinda like have the chair. Dang. Damn. I forgot to update my overlay. Gotta look to see who the last follower was on Facebook, but there's 43 of them now, and I thank you all. This is 54 now. This one's 43. There we go. Fix that issue real quick. system. Yeah, there we go. That's what it was. My external hard drive wasn't connected. I hadn't noticed it. I just happened to see the cord. It was unplugged, and I was like, ah, explains that. Also, thank you, follower 43 and subscriber 54. It's much appreciated. I feel like I'm forming a small cult.
I thought we could just pick up where we left off, like nothing had changed. But I guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
I was so happy to see you again, but maybe I shouldn't have been.
You two fight?
No.
Liar.
We have enough problems as it is. Copy?
Night. Tomorrow is another day. What's this?
A gift from our humble establishment. Though it may not look like much, it should help you to break the ice with those you meet.
Queen's blood?
I kind of like the Fort Condor thing from the other game. I was a little more strategic, but I do like the Queen's Blood card game. It is quite interesting. I like how it involves math. So.
most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate.
Good morning,
culminating
sir.
in this unprecedented
I must apologize for not introducing
caused by a
myself
massive
to you
tornado
earlier.
which swept through
I'm
Sectors
Broden,
0, 1,
the
and
owner of
2.
this inn.
After a brief
Your companions have all stepped out.
Mayor Domino
Oh,
released a
but
statement
Barrett
declaring the
left a
tornado
message
to
he
be
wanted me to pass along to you.
warfare
You missed roll call,
perpetrated by the
soldier
infamous
boy.
insurgent group known
Luckily,
as
you're on leave
Avalanche.
for the day.
The administration
Don't
also
waste it, though.
suspects the
Get your
involvement of
equipment checked ASAP.
and has begun
Sound advice?
investigations into
Perhaps a trip to the arms dealer is in order?
Good idea.
By the way, Cloud, do you have any folios on you?
Yeah.
In that case, you might also want to pay a visit to Magnata Books. They have stores all over, but the first official one was built here in Kalm, and their resident scholars are remarkably talented. If you want to unlock the true potential of your folios, you should go see them. The first customization is always free.
Finally. Rough day yesterday, huh? You've been waiting for me? I've been waiting for a chance
I've
to thank you
been talking
properly.
this entire time, and my mic has been muted.
Without your help, I'd still be in Hojo's
well.
clutches, trapped in that lab.
Was nothing.
Even so, I owe you a debt. Until it's paid, I'm going to accompany you. Oh, if you're getting your equipment checked, have them check mine while you're at it.
Sure thing. The Rook's got a backbone.
The Rook. Overcoming challenges, helping people in need, and exploring the world will deepen your party bond, increasing your party level. The higher the level, more skills and abilities will be available in your folios. I hate that word there, this. The higher this level could be replaced with the, and that's how I read it because I made more sense in my brain.
There's a nice breeze today. I want to play, but what if I lose?
You're gonna lose.
What do you want? Don't scare me like that! You don't want to play Queen's Blood, do you? I was hoping that... Oh, what am I thinking? You look like you'd murder me! Oh, God, this is too much! I think I'm gonna throw up! Don't give me that look! It's perfectly healthy for adults to cry too, you know! People call me Crybaby Ned! Because the more tears I shed, the better I get in Queen's Blood! Please play around with me! I get it. No one wants to play with a crybaby.
No. Just cards to buy.
Morning.
Morning.
Everyone's kind of off doing their own thing.
I noticed.
Say, this tank remind you of anything?
Yeah. The place I made that promise to you.
You remember the dress I wore? It was one of my favorites.
The light blue one? With a bit of green in there?
Yeah. This is such a quiet, peaceful town.
Until the military rolls in.
This Mako tank allows us to live in comfort with every modern convenience. Our supply all the way to
Aha, finally decided to get up?
Yeah. So what you been doing?
Why, waiting for you, of course.
You have?
Got business with the bookstore? If so, I won't keep you. But if you're free afterwards, wanna climb the clock tower together?
If I have to.
You got a real way with words. You're lucky I speak your language, mister. Since it was my idea, I'll go get the tickets. I'll meet you in front of the tower, okay?
Cactuar King's completely sold out.
Hey there! Welcome to Magnata Books. Oh, I take it this is your first visit to one of our stores. Well, customization can seem tricky to the uninitiated. It takes time and experience to get it right. But I think you'll pick it up quick enough. Let's give it a try.
Well, that fits so well on the screen there. Just above the camera.
And that's about all we can do for now. But we haven't even skimmed the surface, believe you me. There's much more to this than
I
meets
think
the
next
eye.
time I might
It may not seem like it yet,
see what it
but
looks
you'll
with
see.
the overlay off. Like I might turn it off or playing the game. Seems a little crowded, but I don't. Other than that, I don't feel like it's really cutting anything off.
Cactuar King's completely sold
Oh,
out.
back for more?
Is
See you around.
I don't know if you will. Shop. Okay, this place.
I hear Midgar's a mess right now.
I can't get a hold of my phone.
Hello, and welcome to my humble shop.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks. Hope to see you again soon.
I heard this avalanche is...
Need something for the kids? How about a hand?
It's the weapon shop.
what's going on in Midgar?
Chocobos!
I take it our equipment is in order.
What are you doing here anyway?
Standing watch. One can never be too careful with Shinra.
I knew I could count on you.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
If you're expecting a
The
friendly...
Kalm monster advisory level is currently a critical.
Hey, quit slacking. We haven't got all day.
So many of the camera. Let's see.
If you're expecting a friendly...
I want to sit.
Came here to escape the king.
Hey, Dad, have you heard of...
Yeah. No, wait. Oh no, you're back. I don't want to lose, but oh, I do want to play. I lost. But, I feel a lot better after having a good cry. There's nothing like a game of Queen's Blood to relieve some stress. Speaking of, you look like you've got a lot weighing you down, too. It's written all over your face. Trust me, crying does wonders. You really ought to try it.
Might be time to start hoarding. Just thinking about what might have happened to my family makes me sick.
This is a disaster. Now, all works
Oh, looky here. I'd say we got ourselves a contender. So how about it, pretty boy? You want to throw down? But first, let me introduce you to Nene, master ventriloquist. Now, she ain't much of a talker, but give her a deck of cards, and she'll wipe the floor with you so fast, it'll make your head spin. Ready to get your ass handed to ya? Well, are ya?
So satisfying.
Phew, this guy packs one hell of a punch. But hey, you can't win them all. Besides, what really matters is you were brave enough to take on a bona fide card shark like Pretty Boy here. Sometimes you gotta take the L if you're serious about upping your game. Listen, kid, you got what it takes to be a champ. I'd bet my bottom gill on it. Now why don't you show Blondie your appreciation for being such a good sport?
Thank you for playing cards with me, mister.
I am Baron Kylegate. Behold the...
Please tell me this won't rekindle the war with
The future of Kalm.
What a glorious wall. Excuse me. That was my barricade you just destroyed. Oh, Come to admire the Bailey? It is something. Or maybe you're here to get your ass handed to you in a QB match. I'm Zahira. A pleasure. Just like Kalm's wall, I yield to no one, refusing to give a single inch to my opponents. Don't presume you'll emerge unscathed if you decide to go up against me, because you will wind up with more than just a few bruises.
Cuckoo. Damn, I lost. still have cards on the board and lose.
Guess I was too formidable for you. Well,
No,
don't.
I just hit the wrong button. time.
Impossible. How could someone break through my perfect defense? Who are you? Deep down, I always knew. I knew I couldn't stay holed up in here forever. Walls can keep people safe, but even the sturdiest ones eventually crumble. Right. Starting today, you will be my new wall, as it were. And I am going to enjoy watching you crumble.
Avalanche won't bomb us, too.
Damn. Who knew there was so many kills?
I want to go up the clock tower.
Look who it is. You up already?
Drinking already?
No, sir. Not gonna have a drop till 7th Heaven's back up and running.
First one's on me, okay?
That's what I'm talking about. Gotta remember to order some top shelf stuff in that case.
The administration also suspects the involvement of Wu-Tai and has begun investigations into the matter. Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction caused by a massive tornado.
Welcome. New around here, I take it?
After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare.
You know why Rufus had this done.
Let's make this clock tower.
Candy uses locally produced chips.
It's over here.
No matter what happens.
They said it's not open yet. If you got anything else you need to do, now's the time.
Cool off. Straight for the local farm.
Welcome. Damn. That is quite the weapon you got there, mister. Seen plenty of action by the look of it. But saying that, it's still only a shadow of what it could be. With a little love, that baby'll sing. If you like, I could show you.
You don't need an upgrade.
See?
Tutorial.
What I tell you? That girl is singing, and she's got the voice of an angel. Just make sure you take proper care of her, all right? Oh, and while you're here, check out what we got to offer.
Can't buy that. I don't have enough yet. I am.
You take care of that weapon now.
Tell me what to do, sir. you. HP. Hit triangle to do that, by the way. Obviously, after you click on it. System. Ah, there they are. You have to hit the buttons on them. You actually click it.
Over here! Let's get started then, shall we? I think Midgar's this away.
Should be, yeah.
Funny, isn't it? How small it looks?
It is far away.
So, did something happen between you and Tifa? Don't look so shocked. We're roommates, you know.
She say something?
Not about you two, no. Still, I can tell. I would have given anything to have a friend when I was growing up. Don't take her for granted.
These things look like they came out of a Miyazaki movie.
Just
I mean, I know that's what they looked like in the original. That's what the designs look like. There's a castle in the sky, military's airships. Kind of similar to that.
BT, you know the drill.
Obnoxious cannons.
Find these terrorists.
They're looking for us, aren't they?
Gotta be.
They're after us for Axis Edition.
Just what do you think you're echo?
Calm, makes them calm.
Ah, there you are. There isn't much time. We need to get back to the inn.
But
Don't worry about your friends. They're safe. Trust me. No violence, please. This town suffered enough.
come on.
The blonde
Follow me.
porcupine is always trying to choose violence.
Not here.
Well, we know
We'll take
they're
them
in
back
town.
Hey, you. Seen anyone acting suspicious?
No, I haven't.
The moment any of you see someone suspicious, inform them you're
I love how they just say suspicious. They don't
I heard about the reactor
suspicious.
bombings in
What they mean
Midgard.
by
That
suspicious.
was you, wasn't it?
For instance, like, oh, somebody dressed in
Okay,
armor
I'm on your
clad
side.
with a
Got a contact at
luster
HQ.
sword.
You're with
Like,
Avalanche?
you're just like suspicious.
Not exactly. Stop. I'll keep the troopers occupied. While we're talking, you two go up and over. May I ask what's going on?
We're searching for some fugitives.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Now that you mention it, I think I might have. Though perhaps it was just my imagination. Or was it?
Oh, for the love of... Get out of here! Wait. I know I saw some people who had a fugitive air about them.
Annoy someone else. Stop wasting our time.
They turn up yet?
No, but we're still searching buildings.
They'll search harder. We gotta find them.
That went well. The inn's not much further, but stay on your toes.
Where are they?
Down below, waiting for you. The tunnel in the basement will take you outside of town. Leave now, and they won't catch you. Head to the east. A friend of mine runs a farm out there. He'd be happy to help you. Also, take this. It's a transmuter. Converts raw materials into more practical items. A Republic antique, but it still works. You'll get more use out of it than me.
Why are you doing this? Could have just turned us in.
Yeah, I could have. But this town and I have a history with Shinra. Who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be the worst decision I've ever made. So before I change my mind, you better get going. This goes without saying, but you'll have to lie low for a while.
Crap, I just wanted to make sure you weren't gonna die, dude.
Oh, you made it. All in one piece?
Sorry we're late.
For the love of... Where the hell have you two been?
On a date. Kind of.
What?
Well, that was the last one. At least till things calm down. Got that? Now, let's move.
We have for time. Okay. 30 minutes and that's that. Combat setting. Then combat settings. Set as leader. To I think it's locked at the moment.
Where to now?
Where there's a draft. This way.
Looks like a job for me.
Just look at it all. It's so green. A living, breathing planet. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Guess I still have a lot to learn.
What do you want to know?
For starters, how do we cross these plains?
Come on now, that's easy. The same way you get anywhere. Pick a direction and start walking. Left, go left, right. What?
I guess we won't be coming back anytime soon.
Guess not. Let's go.
And there it was, the first step on our new journey. You coming?
Yeah.
Of course we are. Right?
Follow me.
I honestly haven't done chat.
Let's get this show on the road, people.
So far. Played some card games and run away from the authority. That's about it. Oh, there we go. There's the map. Wonderful. Things I'm picking up are resources for that transmuting device Rodin just gave us. And once you get a Chocobo, you can use it to dig in the ground. Supposed to come down these stairs, I guess, but the road I'm following brings you directly to the village you're going, but there's a whole area over here that you can explore. And I think what will happen is we'll get down here, and then next time we'll just do a bunch of freaking exploring and so on. Then head back to Kalm and see, because there's some side quests and junk you can do back there. Before we move into the swamp, where that lovely snake is. There's some good goodies over in that tower.
Don't overdo it.
Guess it's my turn. Gotta love it. Bring it home.
Take it over. That'll do.
We'll save the exploring for next time. But when I first started playing, I ran around through this whole area and found everything on the map before I decided to do anything else, and that's why I shelved the game for a little bit. I get sidetracked. Tower over there expands your map. It's Ridley? I think that's his name, the old dude with glasses and a handkerchief. You bump into him and he gives you a key to turn those things on, and it's a side quest.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat. Need to be nice and plump so they fetch a high price. It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat.
You'd be the Avalanche, folks? It's okay, I'm on your side. Heard you'd be heading my way. You're safe here, but not for long. By the sound of it, Shinra's leaving no stone unturned. Might want to hole up at the old dock out by the swamp. I'd wager Shinra's forgotten it's even there.
Then that opens up the realm of side quests.
Wish there was something more I could do, but I ain't got the space to put y'all up. Swamp's your best bet for now.
It's important to make sure they've got plenty to eat.
That it?
Yeah, where's it says? I gotta buy a new one apparently.
Deal with that. Nowhere to run. Going in. You ready? Hang back. It's on you. Keep it together.
About damn time! Kiss my ass! You ever once come out?
There's a little, that little blue thing you saw where there's a Chocobo rest stop. Their teleportation. Like fast travel junk on your map.
Well, well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Thanks again for the ride to Kalm.
Don't mention it. It's the least I could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime. Except today, that is. Afraid the old bute's pulled up lame. Sorry about that.
No biggie. We're enjoying the fresh air. Thanks, though.
You, know someplace we can hunker down?
Hunker down, you say? Oh? I'd almost forgotten what it was like to be young and in love. Y'all just head straight that away toward the swamplands. You'll find an abandoned building by the dock. I guarantee no one will bother you there. Swing by the ranch once you're done with whatever you got going on.
Not magic. I found it.
Yes, it's my turn. Want some more? What's coming? Give it all.
And up in there, you go dig in the ground for...
It's on you. Take over.
Backup delivered.
Only the strong survive. Take your lead. Need my aid. Watch this. Had enough? Move it together. Take it over. Deal with that. Go for it.
All right, pouring it on. Bring it home.
Let's do this. Accepted.
Is that it?
Up here.
sign of Shinra.
Yeah.
Looks like an old Republic landing.
Could borrow a boat, make our way across. Then, head on through the mines and keep going till we hit Junon.
Sure. Why not?
You'd trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Let's not.
Then maybe we swim it.
This swamp is home to the deadly Midgard Sormer. Beware.
But even if you're slow, you can rent a Chocobo. We'll see you safely past being nothing if not fast.
So just give Bill the word, and he'll pick you out. A bird!
Well, can we rent some birds?
Can we?
Fine.
In this game, it really doesn't make any sense to do any exploring until you do the intro stuff for each region, like the little bit of story, because some things are locked until you do it.
Keep it together.
Come at me. You're up. I got it. Don't overdo it. Keep it together.
Need my help, do you? Suck on this! What's the ball? You're up.
Take the lead. Time to celebrate.
The scenery really gets me. And those little lovely Chocobo stops I was telling you about. Kebab them real quick.
This should be
You're dead. Don't overdo it.
You're up.
Need my help, do you?
No wonder we won.
Do 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 do.
Let's get this over. Take the lead.
You ready?
Okay, no sir. You got it.
Deal with that. All done.
You go that way, that farm we came from is back over there. Like all this loops around. This is the first area, like the swamp is all part of this area too. This here is a Chocobo race.
Pleasure to see you all again. and welcome to my humble ranch.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left. Anywho, what can I do you for?
I love how they explain
You in the
that, 'cause
market
no
for some
time passed at
fine-feathered
all.
friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need 'em to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, Chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working Chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
Hello, birdies.
Howdy! Saw the sign. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
I'm sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops?
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1,000. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand.
So
I suppose, but
this little bit
he's
here,
been
we're
a
not gonna
real
get the
pain
Chocobo.
about it ever since our parents
We'll get the Chocobo next
left.
time and then do exploring and hit the swamp.
Say, are you guys from Midgar? Yeah, the
Next time
Undercity.
I'll probably skip
Then
the,
do you happen to know Chocobo Sam?
skip the space talk.
Not very well, but
Right into the game.
yeah, I guess we do.
Although
Where
there's
is
a little
he?
less of,
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Walt.
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they get help!
Don't tell anyone what she told you.
There's not a whole
Sam's
lot of
one of the
cutscenes
biggest
between
names in
here
the
and there.
business. If he gets
Until
wind
you
of that
start going
story,
through the
our
swamp.
ranch is done for.
So,
Don't worry, your secret's
side
safe with
quests
us.
may go quick.
I promise.
So if I do talk
Oh,
about space, I'll
Take
probably
these greens.
move on over.
You can
Like, I'll
give them
do
to
something
Pico when you find him.
Like
They
a
were
one-man
always his
article.
favorite treat, you see.
I'll probably just read it.
Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for Chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do. I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
But he will.
All right, Pico. Where'd you run off to?
You mean Pico?
Let's try looking for some tracks.
Alright. Well, with that, all you lovely people, it's the end for today. So I guess I'll consider this part 1 last time was recap and intro. I might just call it part 2. I'll just call it 2. Save a lot of the confusion. But yeah. So next time we'll be back with part 3 and we'll, like I said, we'll take care of the side quests and exploring the area, and we'll try to get across the swamp and get to the boss battle. And if need be, I will shut my gob for a moment and so on. But yeah. Anyways, thank you again for the 54 on the tube there, and 43 over on the FB. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all the the people over on Blue Sky there who have been giving me photography tips. I really appreciate that. I've been editing photos, and I did some work for an individual recently, and yeah, so I appreciate that. It's great. Y'all people are great. It's fantastic. I mean that. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Peace.